There's a type of intelligence that doesn't shout. It doesn't wave degrees in your face or flood your feed with polished captions and fake wisdom. It doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't try to be liked. It watches. It calculates. It adapts. And when it speaks, it cuts through people like a blade. That intelligence, dangerous intelligence, is built in silence, in solitude, in the dark corners of life where most people never dare to look. This is not the type of intelligence you're taught in school. It's the kind that emerges when you lose everything, when your heart turns cold, when the mask of the world falls off, and you see things for what they really are. It's forged in the fires of suffering and sharpened by self-control. Marcus Aurelius knew this kind of intelligence. He didn't just write about it, he lived it, breathed it, ruled with it. He was the emperor of Rome, but also a prisoner of his own duty. Surrounded by betrayal, war, loss, and death, he wrote the pages of his personal journal, not to inspire the world, but to stay sane. That journal would later be known as Meditations. It's not a book of comfort, it's a weapon for the mind. But let me be clear, this philosophy isn't just about peace. It's not about Zen gardens or sipping tea on a mountain. It's about becoming unbreakable. And if you take it seriously, it will make you smarter than the people around you. Dangerously smarter, not because you'll know more trivia, but because you'll be mentally untouchable, emotionally bulletproof, strategically lethal. This is how it happens. Part 1. You're being lied to every day. From the moment you open your eyes, the world starts trying to control you. Advertisers hijack your attention. Politicians manipulate your fears. Your social media feed is a non-stop dopamine trap, dripping with carefully engineered distractions. Even your friends, without knowing it, push you toward comfort instead of growth. You're not thinking, you're reacting. But here's the truth that most people will never accept. The modern world is a war zone for your mind, and most people are losing. But you're here. You felt that itch inside your chest, that discomfort with the way things are, that suspicion that you're meant for more than just scrolling, working, sleeping, and dying. That itch is the first spark of dangerous intelligence. Marcus Aurelius didn't have TikTok, but he had his own version of chaos. Plagues, invasions, traitors in his court, the weight of an empire on his shoulders. Still, every day he sat down and wrote thoughts like this. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this, you have the power to revoke at any moment. You don't need to change the world to change your life. You need to reclaim your mind. Part 2. Learn to watch without flinching. There's a reason most people drown in emotion. They were never taught to observe. Stoicism, real Stoicism, is not about suppressing your feelings. It's about controlling your reactions by understanding your triggers. It's like becoming a sniper of the soul. You don't waste bullets. You wait, you breathe, you strike only when it matters. Marcus trained himself to detach, not to be cold, but to see clearly. And clarity is a superpower in a world built on illusions. Marcus wrote the next words: "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." Let's get brutally honest. Most people can't go 5 minutes without checking their phone. Most people can't be alone with their own thoughts. Most people confuse emotional outbursts with being authentic. They're slaves to impulse. They're easy to control. But you will learn to pause. You will let others speak, rant, explode, and you'll watch. Like a lion watching sheep, you will become the calmest person in the room. And because of that, you'll become the most dangerous. Part 3. You must kill the old you. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The person you are today is in the way of the person you're meant to become, and Marcus Aurelius would tell you this without mercy. He wouldn't pat you on the back. He wouldn't offer you self-care. He would ask you in all seriousness, why aren't you living like someone who's about to die? Because you are. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Another quote from Marcus Aurelius, let that sink in. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. Every day you spend trapped in weakness, addiction, laziness, or fear is a day you will regret when you're on your deathbed. So ask yourself, what needs to die in you? The laziness, the approval-seeking, the fear of confrontation, the addiction to pleasure. Kill it. Burn it down like a forest fire. Let the ashes fertilize the ground beneath your next level, because you can't become dangerous if you're still clinging to comfort. Part 4. Silence will make you strong. Here's a truth most influencers won't tell you. You don't need to be seen. You need to become powerful in silence. Marcus Aurelius never meant for meditations to be published. It was a private journal, his own raw mind on paper. That's what made it powerful. We live in a time where everyone is trying to look smart, but no one's willing to be smart. Everyone's posting motivation, but no one is living it. Everyone's loud, but the real ones, they're silent. They're building in the shadows. You want to be dangerous? Stop posting. Start studying. Stop ranting. Start observing. Stop chasing attention. Start chasing mastery. This isn't about vibes. It's about results. It's about stepping away from the noise and training your mind like a weapon. Journaling, reading the ancients, lifting heavy, meditating in the storm. You don't need more followers. You need more discipline. Part 5. Use pain as fuel. If you've suffered, good. Let it carve you into something unrecognizable. Let it make you sharper, colder, more precise. People think being strong means avoiding pain. That's weak thinking. Marcus Aurelius buried 8 of his children. 8, and still ruled an empire. Still wrote one of the most profound works of philosophy in history. He didn't let pain break him. He let it refine him. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. That quote should be tattooed on your soul. The heartbreak, the betrayal, the failure, use it. Bleed it into your art, your fitness, your business, your ambition. Become so focused that pain becomes background noise. Part 6, don't just watch this, live it. Learning about Marcus Aurelius won't save you. Watching this video won't save you. Even agreeing with it won't do anything. You need to live it. Wake up and make your bed like it matters. Sit in silence and listen to your thoughts like your life depends on it. Say no to temptations like a soldier in enemy territory. Train like your muscles are the armor for your soul. Because you're not just here to survive. You're here to transform. And transformation doesn't come from comfort. It comes from war, internal war, the kind where you fight your own ego, your own laziness, your own illusions. That's the battle Marcus Aurelius fought every single day. That's the battle that will turn you into someone the world can't mess with. You're not supposed to be normal. If you've felt like you don't belong, good. You're not meant to fit in. You're meant to outgrow, to outlast, to outthink, to outwork. You're meant to become so calm, so clear, so grounded, that the world around you starts to bend to your will. That's what happens when you take this seriously. You stop reacting, you start shaping, you stop asking for peace, you start becoming the storm. This is what happens when Marcus Aurelius stops being a quote and starts being a mindset. This is what happens when you become dangerously smart. Now go, build in silence, watch everything change. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.